is a very normal thing, right? The sexuality should be exactly the same like those senses. And you should use sexuality exactly in the, how to say that, often, okay? The same like you hungry, your sexuality should, you see, when you want food, right? You go and get it, okay? When you want sex, is this the same that you can go and get it? For majority, it's just like something special or something different or something you can wait or something you know will come or something whatever. Okay, it's so distant. Okay, it's not our daily food to be with someone, right? If you even touching with that person, with the right one, okay, what happens to you? Your blood mix changes, your hormones changes, you have a totally different cocktail, you have a totally different feeling. The person that's supposed to be with you is your remedy. You don't need any pharmacy, you know, and I do not believe very much in any weight loss. This is like crazy situation, okay? When you are in stress and you do not reconnected with your body, okay, mind is doing one thing, body is doing another thing. Let me just quickly give you an example. People come for a photo shoot and they cannot control their erection, or they cannot even come to an erection, okay? They're so nervous they cannot control themselves, okay? So they are driving a vehicle. No, it's not like they are driving a vehicle. They are in a vehicle and a vehicle driving them. Or going whatever the vehicle going, whatever side it wants. Okay, that's how it is. Okay, that's how it is. So that's what's happening. Okay, so like I say, body has a memory, which was a very surprise for me to understand how it works. How is it? I understand we have a memory archive in our brain, you know, but when I realized that body has a memory, it just made sense to me. Because when you are stressed, when you are upset, you know, everything comes out aching, okay, in your body. And when you are fat, okay, it means you are stressed and your body thinks that you are need to protect yourself, okay? And when people going to some kind of crazy loss or whatever, they're torturing themselves, their body and their mental state, okay? When I was in a mode of a funeral mode, from January to May, I was in a funeral mode and I gained a lot of weight. Okay, and I've recorded this, okay, because it was stressful for me, right? It was stressful for me when stressful women gain weight, okay? The hormone balance changes. The men also react, right? In a different way, right? But their hormone changes, they gain weight as well, and that's a normal body reaction. Okay, when mentally you do not think that you are in stress anymore, you're losing weight straight away. Okay. And if you want to prove, I can prove. Okay, I don't do any exercises. That is why this yo-yo effect. Okay, they're torturing themselves for months. Okay, they're losing their weight, and then they're gathering everything back, and this is endless game, and they're focused on that, and the time is going. And where is the sex life when you are constantly thinking that something is wrong with your body? Where it goes? It goes to the back plan, right? And you are not enjoying. Okay, so that's how it is. That's how the life is going. Okay, and if we speak about life is going, I wanted to make this big topic, you know, because I want people to know what is life. 360 days, let's round it. Okay, it's 1 year, and 10 years is 3,600. Okay, that's 10 years. 3,600. 3,000. Let's make 3,000. Is it a lot or is it little? 3,000. That's your 10 years. Okay. So imagine you doing this kind of a bullshit constantly in your life. Okay. Imagine you constantly thinking, you know, that something is wrong with you, trying to fight. Okay. Trying to torture yourself, mentally. What's happening mentally? People don't think they're worthy. People don't think they deserve. People hiding away. People are shy. People do not experiment. People live sexless and miserable lives. Okay, and I want to change this. That is why I've created erotic art galleries. Not that I've created, I shot. Okay, I've been shooting for 20 years, and now it's time for me to come and show it, right? Come and show it. The reason why I want to show it, because I want to prove that sex art heals people, okay? Sex art heals people, and how it heals. You see, when I've created my erotica, every photo shoot, I told you that I do not look at the settings, okay? I am focused on the energy. That's where the resource, that's where the topic, that's why people should do erotic photo shoots with energy. Because when they get older or they get into the fight with their partner, they can go back into that relationship, okay? Seriously. And remember that energy they had, because very often people just get off the rails, okay, with their partnership and with their relationships, okay? And then there is a need to find the lead, okay, to come back to. And erotic photo shoots and erotic videos is that lead, okay, to bring you back in time, okay, bring you back in time and use that resource. And when you can see yourself, I can tell you, I was just talking about weight. This is exactly what I do. I went to my videos when I was skinny, okay, and that's it. And I've remembered how it was and how I felt and so on, okay? And I don't need any, torture of myself or weight loss or anything, okay? And I am not getting obsessed, and I am not crazy that I would look at myself being skinny before and then I expect over the night, okay, over the night change. I don't expect that, okay? I just set up the program to my brain saying that this is exactly how it should look. This is my healthy state, okay? Am I healthy now? Okay, am I stressing about something, about what I'm stressing, okay? And just putting yourself into that same state, right? And when you are in the same state, your body gets regulated and you again feel the same, right? That's why you need this, okay? This is like diagnostics. When you go to a photo shoot, especially nude photo shoot, it's like X-ray, okay? X-ray when you can see your triggers, okay? The things that you worry about. 21 messages. Okay, how do I read 21 messages? I think I would look at them later. I don't know if I will press the screen, maybe something happens. Okay, so what I was saying now. So I am just expecting, right, to feel this way because I have already a medium where I can go back to and feel that, okay? This is how I felt, okay? How I felt that way, right? And this is how I want to be, okay? Because that's my normal state. And let's not imagine, okay? Because this is something, when people go to bodybuilding, they literally build their body in a different way, okay? So let's not imagine that your normal state is a bodybuilding, okay? The bodybuilding involves a lot of mental work, okay? A lot of mental work. They imagine how they building that muscle in their head, and they imagine how they growing that tissue, okay? And I use bodybuilding because I had a broken spine. Okay, I had a broken spine and I had a broken cord, and I should be paralyzed now. Okay, I should be paralyzed now, but I decide, because I have a medical background, I've decided that I'm refuse all the operations and I would do it in a different way myself. I can make a separate video how I recovered in 9 months from the broken spine, and I could see my spine into two parts divided. okay, and my cord was completely broken. And when I was with a neurosurgeon in a hospital, he was showing me this MRI scan, and I can see, okay, seriously, when the cord is like this, yeah, like one. My one was like that. So like that, and then like that. So, but you know what happened? It happened is that this cord, it had a very, very tiny, like that. You can't even see this, but the surgeon showed me that there is a very, very tiny nerve that still connects those two parts, okay? And what we discussed, when you kill chicken, she asked me to walk, and of course I couldn't walk wobbly and stuff. But when you kill chicken, if someone killed the chicken and chopped the head off, chicken got scared, and it has so much adrenaline that chicken without a head can run around for like 15 minutes or half an hour, whatever, right? If you kill the fish, even if you open the belly, the fish will still move because of the adrenaline, okay? And there is the same the same thing happens with the humans as well. And she said that I am still on the adrenaline, and soon I will be just paralyzed, and that's it. And I knew, okay, I knew that this could happen. So at the beginning, during the trauma, okay, you just got a big trauma, and you get this adrenaline in your body, and if it's a very huge amount, you can still operate, okay, you can still operate, okay. Of course, that part which was broken got really, really swollen and stuff, right? And then you need to operate and understand what to do with it and how to get out of it. I can make a different video, okay? Different video. But that string which I've seen connected two parts of my vertebra was a lead to me, because I knew that if I have a very tiny string, okay, I can grow it back. I can grow it back. And when I was studying medicine, maybe in a second course or third course, one of the professors gave me a book about professional athletes who broke their spine, and what it took them to recover and to actually go back into sport, or at least start walking again. Okay. So I had this information in my head already. And so I knew what to do. Okay, I knew what to do, but it wasn't easy. I can tell you, that's not a joke. Okay, there is nothing here that's like very hard. It's like 3 months you will be hanging yourself on the ropes. You will be paralyzed. You will be with people in the swimming pool, because you can be paralyzed. You will be constantly having seizures. It's not funny. It's not fun. I'm not recommending anyone to read this book, because I think when I read this book, it so much impressed me that I thought about it. It's been like maybe 25 or more, 30 years back. 30 years back, and I still remember that I was so interested how it feels to grow back the spine, how it feels to have a broken spine. Okay? So I can tell it now. I have a full experience. Okay? I also had this idea. Okay, these glasses is maybe 4 years ago, I had this girlfriend, childhood girlfriend, and she never had a great eyesight. Okay. And I was just asking her, saying, can you explain me how it feels when you do not see? What do you see, what you do not see, and how does it feel, and how you would operate? And I really was excited to find out. Okay, so now I'm wearing glasses, and I know exactly how it feels, and I can tell you, I will make myself to a better vision in a couple of years. Okay? In a couple of years, I can promise you that I will restore my fucking vision. Okay? Because that's, just a mental program. Okay? And another thing what I can tell you is that I had a cancer and I had a brain tumor. Okay? My partner died from the brain tumor this summer. And And I survived. Okay, and I survived, and I can actually tell you, because this is very important. This is all related to sexuality, to feeling yourself, and to understanding your body. Okay, because if you feel yourself and understand your body, of course you can control it. Of course you can do something to yourself. You don't need any medical help, basically. Okay, so that's why it's important. So let's start from the maybe quickly about the cancer. Everyone wanted, everyone who had this information, illness, right? They would freak out. Okay, they would freak out and they would scare people around you. Okay, and this cancer operation I had, maybe, I don't know, even 2000 something, 2007 maybe. Okay, I don't know, long time ago, right? But when I found out, I can tell you, it's so scary. You think that you're gonna die. It's like eyes. Before there was movies and the information about AIDS, okay, and you would get AIDS and you would die, right? So that the same happened to the information about the cancer, you know, and everyone was so scared, and I was so, like, curious about what you would feel, okay, when you get cancer. No, seriously. And then, of course, what you think and what you wish for, be careful, because you might get it, right? And so Julia get it. Julia get it. And I can tell you, it is a very, very devastating inside your body, because people around you put a lot of negative information about you, and you feel that this is the end of the world. Okay, the end of the world. And of course, it comes with some additional things what will scare you even most, and that's just just a body reaction. You know that we have cancerous cells in our body all the time. Okay, and we are with our immune system fixing them and fighting them constantly. Okay, so there is no news. Okay, we have viruses, we have bacteria, we have worms, we have like different creatures. Okay, different creatures. And another, which I want to mention, which I want to discuss into my videos, we have energy suckers. mm, that's the huge one. That's the huge one. Energy suckers, I call, in psychology you would call them alter egos. Okay, so if your personality is an ego, right, there are lots of alter egos attached to you, okay, which you recognize or do not recognize, okay, but they one way or the other way controlling you, okay, and these are expected always to see when you're shooting erotic photo shoots, because fantasies are related to alter egos. Okay, everything, like rape, you want to, like, all kind of dark and negative erotic fantasies are related to alter egos. Okay, and the positive as well. Okay, so there are good guys and bad guys, but I am going to talk about energy suckers, okay, which is later. Let me finish with cancer situation. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be 37 minutes. It's 5 more minutes and I'm gonna go. Okay, seriously, 35 new messages. Great. Okay, so tumor. Tumor is crawling on you very, very quietly. Okay, what happened to me is, first I was size 12. Okay, now I'm size 10 to 12. But first I was size 12, and I had my breast double D or D, okay, size. So the tumor crawling on you very slowly. What happened to me, this, I start losing weight. Everything is normal, everything is the same, but I am start losing weight. Okay, and I lost weight till the size 6 and 4. Okay, 6 and 4. That was happened at the end, after in 3 years. Okay, so I lost lots of weight and I looked anorexic. Okay, and I do not have many images for you to prove. I just have this before and after, when I'm getting out of my illness. Okay, but again, with this tumor, in I was also diagnosed through MRI. Okay, and with this tumor I also declined a treatment, okay? First of all, in the hospital, there are a lot of people who are ill with tumor. Okay, that's one thing. And the second one, like I say, if you know your body, you can fix everything. I can tell you why. Because in your womb, not in the wound, in the womb, when you are starting out as a human, right? You're starting out with two seeds, okay, with two elements, right, and the energy. Okay, these elements combine, and the energy is a subconscious energy which creates your body. Okay, and there are in this energy there is a lot of information. Okay, and if you know how to create your body, how to create your organs, and how to create yourself, you would absolutely have this information inside you how to restore yourself. Okay, there is no other way unless you do not know it. How you do not know it? How you got created if you do not know it? Who created you? Who created you? Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Sexual energy is the start of everything. That's what created you. That's where the life begins, and that's where the life ends. And I'm here to come to prove it. No one dies here on this planet unless you deserve it. And again, going into planet, I don't know, I open so many topics. This alter ego is a very big topic. The tumor is a very big topic. And now the sensual sexual energy is a very big topic, okay? I maybe write it down because these are the hours and hours that I can tell you. But one thing I need to say to you, there are people who now coming and telling the true information, okay? I am seeing on YouTube people who are absolutely saying the new information when in the new world, right? And I can tell you, we don't need any hospitals. We don't need any doctors unless you fall down and break your arm. And even then, if you're going to be a yogi, you can fix it. I had 5 times broken my leg and I didn't go anywhere. I didn't do anything. The reason why I got broken so many times because I was rushing, never healed properly, and so on. But you can fix yourself and heal yourself, whatever you have, cancer, tumor, broken bones, whatever. Seriously. And you see, information what people are listening to is also energy, and it's also coding you. Okay, so when you're listening to other people and listening to their experiences, you must understand that this is just their information, and you on this world to go through your path and play your game, and all the information that you need was in the beginning. Okay, was absolutely you've been created through the information, and in that information there are a lot of codes, and all your knowledge is in there. When people are procrastinating, scared or something, there are two reasons why. One is alter ego. I have these bitches in my life, okay, which are stopping me. That's why I want to talk about them, okay, because if I talk about them I would reveal them. Okay, and I will deal with them. When you see your enemy, you can eliminate it. When your enemy is invisible, okay, you don't know who you can't, okay? And then what I was just saying, what was stopping you? Okay, your childhood position. Okay, adults have to take decisions and understand about themselves, and the main biggest resource is sexual energy. When people fall back into their childhood position, being scared, shy, vulnerable, embarrassed, how to say, being good, right, agreeable, serving, whatever, children, then that's what happens. They do not know themselves, and the sexual energy is something where they take that information and take that knowledge. Okay, so going further with a tumor situation very quickly. Okay, it came to time when I was not able to write my name. Okay, it affected my upper limbs, right? And I always felt something is wrong with me. Always felt. I went to hospital. I did all the tests possible. Okay, They were taking my blood even in the darkness. Okay. Everything I did, right? And then accident happened. They scanned my head and they found it. Okay. And that was a relief to me. Okay. Because when I knew that the bad boy is sitting in there, I knew that I can fix it. Okay. Because before I didn't know what's happening to me. Okay. I lost a lot of weight. Okay. And just constantly something was wrong, and I was in a huge pain. That was the biggest, probably the scariest factor when you waking up and the pain never stops. Okay. I am going to sleep in the pain. I do not feel the pain when I am out. Okay. But it's very hard to fall asleep with the pain, and you waking up, you still feeling the pain. And the pain, I can tell you, I can describe you. Imagine you have your arms stretched, right? And there are a lot of hooks who are attached to your veins, nerves, and someone is slowly pulling those hooks out of your arms. That's how painful it was. Okay, so it's like seriously. So through those years, it lasted for 3 years. Okay, through those years, I get used to pain, and I thought I will never. I thought it will never get better. You know, but here we go. Here we go. You can do it. Seriously, you can do it, and I can provide more information about you, understand, diagnose, not to get into, kind of a situation and so on. Because this energy, you see, this is all comes through energy. I will tell you how I got my tumor. I can tell you how I got my cancer. I can tell you how my spine was broken and how I restored it. I can tell you all, so that you know, right? But that's in another video. And thank you so much now for watching, right? I started with sexuality, and I always finish with sexuality because that was the biggest helper for me. Okay. When I looked at artwork of other people, healthy with a great vibration. Okay. The reason why I started couples photo shoot, because I wanted to see, is there on the world, couples who truly love each other, who truly are dedicated to each other, who truly are there, with their matches. And there are. Okay, I came from unhappy family, broken family, and I thought that if I came from the broken family, there is no other way but to create a broken family. But that's not true. Okay, that's not true, right? That's not true. So I've seen a lot of good energies. I shot them. Okay. I have them in archives. Okay. And we can use them to heal. They have the proper codes in there. You can actually feel them, see them. You can be there. Okay. You can get out of your system, remove that information. There are other things what I used to different things, but I'm saying art is the main thing, which is healing. Okay. So thank you so much for now. This is like a nice video, long video, very open for some reason. Time to open up probably. Okay, and time to tell the truth. And so that's how it is, right? Okay, why is it like that? Okay, and so I will be going to my website, which is the Julia Winter Studio. It's quite old. It's time to update. Okay. If someone wants to go and have a look at it and give me some advice, you can. Okay. Julia Winter Studio. And if someone wants to hear more information from me about sexuality and what sexuality does to adult body, okay, you can go on my Telegram channel, right? Because here I will be just chatting, promoting, and that's it. I will just go on Telegram. On Telegram, I can show sexy things, what I make, what I create, and explain how they work. Okay? And that's what I will do. So I'm here temporarily, people. Okay? But I'm recording this for YouTube. Okay? I'm recording this for YouTube. TikTok, I also enjoy. I don't know how to use it yet. I can see a lot of people here, but I'm gonna learn maybe. Okay, so thank you so much and bye.